What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our channel. We are your hosts, the Distorted Theorists. And today, the brand new trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day finally dropped. You've been asking for it forever. But before we get into our reaction today, as always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate if you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Peter, I honestly don't even want to talk about this or theorize before we watch it. Do you want to get into this trailer ASAP? Well, let's get into the brand new trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day right now.
I can't believe our first day in my team. MJ, come on, pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
Oh, the suit looks amazing.
I can't.
I knew it.
Oh, shit, that's dark.
Always gonna have that shot.
Amazing. Amazing Spider-Man 2 vibes.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was gonna happen, and the only way to stop it was... Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
That looks amazing.
Frank, you just hit me with a van!
Quit your whimpering. Suit yourself.
He called him by Frank, but he don't know.
Mother.
Go home! And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gotta be rough.
Is that Paul?
What is happening to me?
Oh! Is he getting real with
Organics.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
Let's go. Oh my god, he don't know him.
If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We're faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see. Stay out of my way.
Oh! Scorpion!
You're losing it, kid.
And for those
I got
spiders who
goosebumps.
make it through, it amounts to
That was not her.
kind of
Don't worry about it. The hand.
Oh!
rebirth.
As in Daredevil hand?
Yes.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
Ha. Okay. Scorpion.
Yep. With the
The
tail.
hand.
With the tail.
The hand.
Yep. Which was from Netflix. I'm familiar with the Netflix
I'm
Daredevil.
pretty sure it's the hand. I can't say for sure because they didn't
Well,
say
it was
the
all
name.
red and stuff. I agree.
We've got Punisher. We've got Hulk.
Bruce Banner.
No. I think we're going to get the Hulk simply because, here's my theory. Shut up for a second. Shut up. Is because you didn't tell me, what was your name again? Bruce Banner doesn't remember, but Hulk never forgets. That's from the comics.
Okay.
Anywho.
Okay.
Because Hulk will, in comics, Hulk actually calls him Peter after this thing in the comics.
Okay.
You can talk.
Well, no. I was just like trying to, that was a lot.
Are we going to get organic webbing? Is he going to mutate? Are we going to get
But what does that
man-spider?
mean? What's man spider?
Man spider is when he goes full mutation and he sprouts extra arms. And he
I think
gets,
I've
like,
seen an action figure of that. Again,
We all did.
He's Peter Parkour for a reason. He did all the comics. I'm a movie buff.
He could also be evolving and dying. Because we could see Morlun. I don't think we'll see Morlun. Morlun is a spider killer.
I have a theory. I don't know if it's a theory. It's more of a question. The person doing the monologue during like the middle, it was like, you could be mutating and all this stuff. It was not Bruce Banner.
No.
I was getting very Norman Osborn vibes.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Mr. Negative.
Okay. Well, there was a rumor that he was going to be in this, but no alluding to that in here.
It was not Rogue. I know.
I glimpsed.
It was not Rogue.
I glimpsed.
I know.
And she had the green.
I know.
Okay.
It's not Rogue.
Okay.
It's not Rogue.
Jury's out. Let's start from the beginning. Obviously, very dark tone in this. Now, I think we heard a rumor that it was going that way. It wasn't going to be your poppy, preteen type Spider-Man movie
Street
like the
level.
original. Yes.
Which it still kind of isn't, because we're still, as much as we're seeing the hand and everything like that, we're seeing them like come off a building at each other.
Well, segueing, Punisher was brought in on this trailer like ASAP. Let's talk about that for a second. We're getting Jon Bernthal as the Punisher in a Spider-Man movie. Did you know?
One that calls him Jonathan.
Well, he is, okay?
John.
We never expected that. Back when the days of Punisher first came out on Netflix in the era, when did you think he was going to be in a Spider-Man movie?
Well, I mean, okay.
I got a comic that says Spider-Man was hunted by Punisher. Don't get me wrong.
That happens a lot. He was also rescued in Civil War. But
Okay.
he, we never
I'm a
would have
little
thought about it
excited,
in this, but in terms of, there's no reason to say that it wouldn't have. There's no reason that we've already seen Daredevil.
I know, but it's just like you're starting to see
We're
these
seeing
little
Hulk.
pieces. Like Daredevil very well could be in this movie as even an end credit scene at this
We've already
point.
seen Daredevil. We don't need to see him again.
I know he was in She-Hulk and all that, but I'm just saying.
No, but he was in No Way Home.
Charlie Cox was in No Way Home.
Daredevil.
Yeah, Matt Murdock. But I want to see the suit.
No.
Then, of course, we got Bruce Banner, the Hulk, or going to be the Hulk. I'd like to pause for a second. Marvel, do not show the Hulk in any future trailers like you did with, was it New World Order, Brave New World, whatever you decide to call it. I want them to save that. I don't want to see no Hulk until we get into the movie.
Gray Hulk.
Whatever. But the other thing
Gray
is,
Hulk.
I think they just showed Bruce Banner as a professor of some sort. It looks like he's in college or whatever. He's probably teaching a lecture or whatever.
What do you think he would be teaching?
Physics. Biomechanics.
Yeah, a little bit more than that.
Okay.
What's he an expert in?
Well, you got to put me on the spot like that.
Gamma.
Right. But listen. What if they are making us believe it's going to be Smart Hulk again when he goes out? Because that's how we last seen him.
Gray Hulk, not Smart Hulk.
Well, I just think he's going to be like Hulk.
Yeah.
Like, what, gray or whatever, but
Mr. Fix-It.
is that a thing?
Yeah, Gray Hulk is Mr. Fix-It.
Okay. And then on top of all that, well, some people were getting their necks broken. What was that about?
Huh?
In the prison, the people were just like,
Oh, no. Their necks weren't broken. It was someone that was slipping consciousness.
yeah. So
Their
they didn't
necks
even
aren't
explain
broken.
that.
Right. Right.
No, that's
Isn't
good.
that
I know,
nice?
but I'm just saying. And then why was there an old lady in that thing?
Because she was probably being mind controlled into driving the tank.
Or projected as an old woman, but it really wasn't.
It was an old woman.
You think?
Yes. It's not Loki.
Well, see, if that's true, it's kind of giving me the Captain Marvel vibes where she beats up the old woman on the train.
Right.
What else did we see? The hand, as you said, yes, they were leaping through the air or something. Do the hand have powers? Or like superhuman ability? Or is it more like the foot? Which, funny from Ninja Turtles. But do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, yeah, because they had powers-ish from Shang-Chi. It wasn't the hand, but
Fair enough. Yeah, Allah. I love it. The plot is there, but not really given away in the trailer. Obviously, one part of the plot is Peter struggling with his identity of I'm Spider-Man, but I'm basically giving away the rest of my life, my golden years, if you will. So obviously, there's a little bit of struggle there. He's seeing his friends succeed, but ultimately he can't participate.
I mentioned in the trailer, is that Paul? Who?
That was Flash Thompson kissing or like making a move, wasn't
I don't think
it? It looked like it was. Yeah, it looked like it was Flash Thompson.
I don't think it was Flash.
Who's Paul then?
Paul is the worst thing to ever happen to Spider-Man comics.
Okay.
And you know
Okay.
what I mean.
Elaborate.
Paul in after the Brand New Day storyline, once MJ basically for some reason she comes to like despise Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
Right.
And she gets involved in a relationship with this guy named Paul, and like that's their thing for a while, and it starts to fall through, which ultimately ends up to MJ becoming Venom. It's not a spoiler,
Okay.
because it's huge all over the comics
Right.
now. Anyways, they have now split up in the comics, but like it was every time someone would read a Spider-Man comic and see Paul, it would just be like it was
Okay.
like the worst thing that happened. It was the worst storyline. It was awful. It was the darkest.
Are we going to get Gwen or Miss Watson in this movie?
MJ's in it.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, are they going to be back together, or is he going to go the Gwen route?
I don't think he's going to go any route.
Okay. You think he's just going to be loveless in this movie?
I think he's going to meet Sadie Sink.
Okay.
And then that's going to be an interest. Because I would still like to see Felicia. I would still like to see Silver Sable.
Black Cat.
Or Silver Sable. Yeah, Silver Sable, Black Cat.
Fair enough. But here's the only thing. Before we take this...
I don't want Gwen. I can't do that again. I cannot go through the... I cannot.
Before we take this video out, I want to ask your opinion on something, because we've talked about this before in the past. A lot of big moving parts, a lot of big characters in here. Are we going to get that Spider-Man that's flooded with heroes and big names that dilutes the movie like we've seen in the past, where they try to build up to a Sinister Six and all this stuff? I know they already did it, but do you think that Marvel's going to handle this tastefully? Kevin Feige.
I mean,
bruh.
In order for us to get to the premiere and the red carpet, yeah, they're going to handle it tastefully.
That's my boy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for our trailer reaction review and breakdown of Spider-Man Brand New Day by Marvel and Sony. God, you love to just say that though sometimes.
There's no Sony in that. It's just Marvel Studios.
Fair enough. Good catch. Good catch. Good catch. As always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate if you would just take 1 second to hit our subscribe button, hit our like button, and let us know in the comments below. Well, first of all, were you blown away this trailer just like we were? Are you excited to see Spider-Man, his new take, his brand new day, and all these new villains characters popping up and returning ones? And will you be going to see this day one as we head on the ultimate road to Avengers Doomsday?
Let's not focus on that. Spider-Man.
And with that, I am the real Jussy.
I am Peter Parkour.
That's right, you are.
And like we always say around here,
keep it real.